Yes, students, now come to xylem tissue. We will discuss it in detail. So, I have told you that xylem tissue has 4 different kind of cells: tracheids, vessel, xylem parenchyma and xylem fiber. So, what are the differences among these cells? What are the basic functions of these cells? Let's start. So, tracheids. Tracheids are tube-like structure. You can see in the diagram. Tracheids are tube-like structures. They are elongated. But what is the meaning of elongated? Means they are long. लंबी होती हैं वो. They are just tube-like structure. They are elongated. They have tapering end. What is the meaning of tapering end? Tapering end means their ends are pointed. You can see in the diagram, students, their ends are pointed. So that means their ends are closed. Both ends are closed because they are pointed. So how the tracheids will conduct the water? When the ends are pointed, we cannot put one tracheid over the another tracheid because they will not be stable. So they just line one by one to each other. For example, if it is an one tracheid, the another tracheid it will just like this, and so on. So there are so many tracheids. They are lying just next to each other. Okay. So how they conduct the water? They conduct because they are having the thick cell wall and their cell wall is lignified. Lignified means their cell wall is having the deposition of lignin as we have seen in sclerenchymatous tissue. So because their cell wall is lignified, they are dead cells because of the presence of lignin. And how they conduct the water? They are having the small pores in the side walls. The pores are known as pits. I have written here pits. What is the meaning of pits? Pits are the small hole which are present along with the side lignified walls. So what is the function of these holes or these pits? That they carry the water from one tracheid to the another tracheid. They transfer the water from one tracheid to the another tracheid. So how conduction happens in the tracheid? Conduction happens through the lignified pits. Okay. So this is about the tracheids. The tracheids are tube-like, they are elongated, but they are having the tapering end. They generally arrange side by side, and the water conduction is done through the pits which are present in the side wall of the tracheids. Now come to the vessels. Vessels, again, it is also involved in the water conduction. As I told you earlier, that tracheids and vessels, they are the elementary part of the xylem tissue, means they are the main important cells of the xylem tissue which conduct the water. So vessels also have tube-like structure, okay, but they do not have the tapering end. Their ends are open, wide. You can see in the diagram that their ends are wide. Here in tracheids the ends are tapered. Okay, so because of the wide ends, they can arrange end to end, means एक के ऊपर एक arrange होती है, just form a pipe-like structure. Okay, so end to end arrangement of the cells are present in vessels. एक के ऊपर एक vessels arrange होती हैं, and they conduct the water in the vertical motion. And tracheids conduct the water horizontally, but vessels conduct the water vertically. They also have the lignified cell wall. That's why they are also dead cells, and the pits are present in the lignified cell walls. Why they are known as dead cells? Because क्या होता है generally you know the structure of the cell. This is the plant cell and it is the cell wall. Okay, this is the cell wall of plant cells. When the lignin get deposited, okay, if the lignin get deposited around the cell wall become thicker and thicker, and the center part where the cytoplasm is present, it remain very less, due to which all the cell content become died. Okay, and this is known as dead cells. So there is no none type of cell organelle present in the dead cells. So only thicker lignified cell wall is present here, and this kind of cell wall, it is having the pits, means small holes through which the water conduct either vertically in such as in vessels and horizontally such as in tracheates. So is it clear to you? The question can also come, write down the difference between tracheate and vessels. So what is the difference between tracheate and vessels? Tracheates, they are having the tapered end or tapping end, while the vessels, they are having open end. Okay, tracheates lies side by side, and they involve in the horizontal conduction of water, while vessels, cells of vessels, they have end-to-end arrangement and they involve in the vertical conduction of water. Got it? And the third cell is xylem parenchyma. It is same as we have read up in the parenchymatous tissue. As we know that parenchymatous cells or parenchyma cells, they are living cells. They are having a nucleus, dense cytoplasm, and all the cell organelles. You can see here the parenchyma cells, they are joined tightly. They are having a prominent nucleus and a dense cytoplasm in it, and they are living cells. So only xylem parenchyma is living among all the 4 kind of cells of xylem tissue. Okay, students, and the next and last of xylem cells, it is xylem fibers. Fibers, just recall in your mind where we have discussed about fibers. We have discussed about fibers in sclerenchymatous tissue. Sclerenchymatous tissues are of 2 types, fibers and sclerings. So fibers, it is same, sclerenchyma fiber is there as xylem fiber. They are dead cells because of the deposition of lignin in the cell wall. And what is the role of xylem fibers? Xylem fibers provide mechanical strength to the xylem tissue. Because why mechanical strength is so important here? Because xylem has to conduct the water throughout the plant body, so it should be hard tissue. Okay, so where the mechanical power come to the xylem tissues because of the xylem fiber. And here I have missed one point, that xylem parenchyma, the main function of xylem parenchyma is same as we have read in parenchymatous tissue, that the function of parenchymatous cell is mainly store food. So xylem parenchyma store food for the all metabolic activity. Okay, so here the xylem tissue has completed what we have read here. First of all, what is the function of xylem? Xylem conduct water and minerals from the root to the upper plant body, such as stem, leaves, etc. Okay, xylem, generally the conduction of water is unidirectional, mainly it is in the upward direction. And the xylem tissue is consist of 4 different kind of cells, tracheates, vessels, xylem parenchyma and xylem fibers. Tracheates and vessels are involved in conducting of water. Xylem parenchyma store food, and xylem fiber provide mechanical strength. Among all these 4 type of cells, only xylem parenchyma is living. Rest of the cells are dead. So I hope it is clear to you. So now move to our next complex permanent tissue, that is phloem.